Felt good, man. It's been a minute. It's been 7 or 8 weeks, and to be able to go back out there and just be with the boys again felt great.
How difficult is the climb back in the 3-week window to get to where you were before the injury?
I'm not too stressed about that. It's just feeling the pocket, getting those scout team reps, really making sure that I take advantage of those and, be able to communicate with the training staff and do all the things I need to make sure that, I don't rush back into this thing.
What's the biggest concern with the injury? Is it cutting? Is it planting in terms of just kind of, or is it even mental at this point?
No, I don't think it's mental. I think the biggest thing is making sure that it doesn't linger. That after today, coming back tomorrow, making sure it's not super swollen tomorrow, and just making sure it feels good. Every single day, day in and day out. I think that's the biggest thing.
Sam, was there any advantage to having some time off and maybe looking at yourself a different way in that regard? Maybe just
Yeah.
self-reflecting a bit?
Yeah, I understand, the question, and, I get it. There are some positives to it, but there's, it sucks to be out. And obviously, you realize some things and you get to sit back and watch and learn some things that way. But, yeah, at the end of the day, it's a bummer when you can't go out there with your teammates and be able to play this game that we all love.
If it does feel good, and if you are able to play, how do you think you can help this team?
Yeah, I think I can help the team a ton, in whatever, circumstance that Coach Wilkes feels like I can.
When do you think you'll be ready to roll?
That's a day-to-day thing for me right now. I think, like I said before, I think it's really just making sure that I bounce back from today, understanding how my ankle feels, and kind of take it from there.
What's the support been like in the QB room from the other quarterbacks?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, with all the guys, Baker's going through some injury stuff. Whatever we're all going through, there's a ton of support in that room, and it's been great so far.
When you hear Wilkes say that whenever y'all get back, there's going to be a competition again, how does that make you feel? And do you kind of feel like with him in, you're getting a blank slate?
No, I think, with me, whenever I get my opportunity, I'll be ready to roll. I'm not too worried about anything else other than that. Right now I'm worried about getting healthy, making sure that my ankle is ready to roll for whenever my number's called.
You took a lot of blame last year for your performance at times. You brought in Baker to basically replace you. The way the team started now, 1-5, 1-4 to him, do you feel vindicated at all that, hey, it wasn't just me, it was a lot of things out there?
Not at all. It's a tough situation that we're all in, losing. I'm not looking forward to, whether I'm the backup or whether I'm starting. Losing sucks. So.
You touched on it a bit, but how difficult is it to watch the offense struggle when you can't do anything about it in the sideline? How tough has that been mentally?
Yeah, I mean, that is tough, to be able to have to watch and, all those things. But, there's a lot of things that we all have to clean up, and we understand that. And I feel like we've been doing a good job this week of trying to correct some of those mistakes that we've been making. And, I feel like we're going to, as tough as it may sound, I feel like we are getting better every single week. So we just got to continue to build off of that, and I think we will as the season goes on.
You saw what Tampa Bay did, having their roster ready with Tom Brady was put into it 2020. How close is this offense and team, if they get good quarterback play, to being that type of thing?
Yeah, obviously, if the quarterback plays well, usually the offense is doing well. So, that's really all I got to say about that.
You said this sucked. What sucked the worst?
It's a good question. Just being out, being hurt, the rehab process, I think, that part's tough, but that's never really the hardest part. It really is just not being able to play ball and not being able to go out to practice and go out and play the games with the fellas. That's the toughest part as a player.
How would you describe this? A second chance, or how would you describe your opportunity you have now?
No, I think for me it's about whenever I get my number called, it's about taking advantage of the opportunity, but also taking it one play at a time. I've said it all along. I've said it my rookie year. I've said it for the past 5 years. As a quarterback, there's so much going on every single play that you can't look past one play. You got to play one play at a time, and for me, I can't worry about if I get in there, I got to take advantage of this. Obviously, that's the case. I'd like to take advantage of the opportunity if it does come up, but when I'm in there, I'm really focused on one play at a time, because if I worry about anything more than that, I'd be doing myself and this team a disservice.
Say while you're rehabbing something like that, how do you kind of stay mentally locked into what things look like at the line of scrimmage, play calls, game plans, things like that? Is that more difficult to do when you're just physically not able to be up there?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's something that I'm taking advantage of this week with getting these scout team reps and being able to feel the pocket and kind of get back there in the pocket again.
What kind of dude, what kind of quarterback is Eason?
Yeah, East is a great dude. Really good for our room. He can help this team win, and I know whenever his number does get called as well, he'll be ready to roll.
What did you see from him? I'm kind of thrown into a tough spot.
Yeah,
2
for
minutes
sure.
left.
Yeah, new offense, new teammates. Not sure how well he knows, all the guys that were in the huddle with him, one of those things, but that's the NFL. And I thought, with everything, that was thrown at him on Sunday, I thought he did a really good job. I thought he was really decisive and was out there playing ball.